Okay, this is connecting the lone commander to the network. In order to do so, we have to complete sub-orders 100 and 101. We're going from the government base up into the hills. It is a BT area, so we will be loading up on some BT stuff. I'm gonna put it in my backpack. Now, I am going to take the grenade pistol, which is a reward for order, I want to say 10. Yeah, where you clear the Western Environmental Observatory. If you do order 10, you can get the grenade pistol, and this is going to work really well for us. Most of them can be avoided, but I'll probably take out 1, maybe 2, just because they'll be in the way. And then I'm taking blood grenade level 1 because I know you have it, but blood grenade level 2 is available. I should know this. Blood grenade level 2 is a reward for a 3-star connection with the C1 South Distribution Center. So if you have that, if you have level 2s, use level 2s. But level 1 should be fine. It takes 4 level 1 grenades out of the grenade pistol to clear out one of these large BTs. So take a couple of packs just in case. Consider 1 pack, 1 BT. So. And when we get there, when we do 101, we will not have fabrication available to us. That's another reason why we're going to take some extras. Because he wants us to complete 101 in order to agree being hooked up to the network, which is, so take some extras because you won't be able to make anything up there. Not right away. Hello, porters.
Thanks for the help.
Hello. Increase that connection with porters. Give you stuff. Alright, and when you do more stuff with the observatory, you can get the skeleton, battle skeletons, which is what he's wearing. Which makes him faster. It's nice. Okay, we're gonna avoid this one if we can, unless he keeps going right. We are gonna grab... Got cocky. Actually, we're gonna be coming out and kind of going in that general direction. We'll get that in during 101. Just so that we have extra. But he's right here.
Expecting a porter of all people to drop by. Most folks would have had Buckley's chance of making it out this far. Betting it was the government that sent you my way. They've got an eye for talent. That is one flawless looking delivery. Bring on the next.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
I appreciate what you've done for me, really. But I'm afraid I can't agree to becoming a part of this chiral network of yours. To be frank, I don't trust you drawbridge people yet. There's also no end to the dangers in these parts. And if you haven't got what it takes to face them, you'll die like all the rest. Complete my latest order though, and I might be persuaded to reconsider. If it strikes you as an unreasonable request, you may as well go home now. There's no shame in recognizing when you're out of your depth. You gotta know what you can and can't handle if you want to survive out here. All of which is to say you shouldn't go off half-cocked and throw your life away. Are we clear?
Okay, let's grab 101. We're going to stay in the same area, same general area that we came up. But we're going to head over to this little cliffside over here. Let's see, here's the government base. This is the way we came up. And we're going to go over here. I don't need any of this. I'm going to head out.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
Alright, slightly that way. Grenade pistol. I am going to clear this one out because once you connect him to the network, there is one about collecting tents that's in that general area, and if you take this guy out either now or then, it makes it a lot easier to do that one too. Should take 4. Alright, now put it away, because if you stabilize while holding it, there's a really good chance he'll just fire. Wait for him to stop moving so you don't waste a grenade. Because nothing's worse than shooting like a couple right in a row and he's not where he was a second ago. Okay, so now one time while I was here, something crawled out of that muck. Another time I was here, absolutely nothing crawled out of the muck. There is usually something down here, though. Just be on the safe side. I'm not touching it. I don't trust you.
Looks like you have what was requested. All that remains now
There,
is to
that
drop it
guy.
off.
Sometimes he'll be like over here, and depending on, I think, how loud you are when you approach this area, he might touch that. 'Cause that might be what I saw that one time. Because I had the orange fingerprints coming out of the tar. So just be aware that it may or may not be something in that tar. Might be a little smoother sailing heading back since we've cleared out 2. We'll use our footprints to follow those back. Someone came looking. $1 gram? Really? I always feel like in a BT-rich area, they seem to be a little larger. So it's surprising to come across a 1.
Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted.
Have a go at that. You actually managed to bring it back, did you? I'm genuinely surprised. Let me get a closer look at it. That's a bang-up job you did. Well done, mate. Where on earth did you find this? I was sure it was gone for good. Thanks, mate. You are no average porter, mate. I suppose I ought to hold up my end of the bargain. Get out your Cupid and finish the job.
Okay, so for finally getting the lone commander hooked up to the network, we are going to get the Trank sniper rifle, which is for humans, and the smoke grenade.
Now displaying your current order grade.
So this is what it's like being all hooked up and wired in. At any rate, looks like the schematics for my trusty shooter and darling little smoke grenades are in your hands now. The former's a custom design of mine. Uses tranquilizer darts. Makes a hell of a bang when fired though. So keep that in mind. Just a shame our paths couldn't have crossed sooner. Maybe this world of ours wouldn't have been so divided. And maybe my mates wouldn't have had to die. Hey now, don't knock them till you've tried them, alright? Granted, you can't neutralise an enemy with one, but they are effective at blinding them and giving you cover, far more than you probably realise. And even if they do open fire, you'll find that their chances of actually hitting you are slim to none. Which means that even if you've alerted them with one of your own shots, you'll have no trouble disengaging and repositioning. Properly utilised, they're a great tool for disrupting enemy attacks and buying you room to regroup. Furthermore, if you happen to have a sensor or something similar on hand, you can use it to track enemies through the smoke, making things pretty one-sided. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. Or, if you're the kind of bloke who'd rather get up close and personal, you can chuck one at their feet, waltz right up to them unseen, turn a firefight into a fist fight. I assure you, once you've learned how to use these little beauties to their full potential, you'll have a heap of new tactics at your disposal. Experiment, see for yourself. My sniper rifle. It's configured to fire tranquilizing rounds. An ideal choice for those who prefer to get the job done without undue bloodshed. Bit of advice though, make sure you engage your enemies at a healthy distance. It's not a silenced weapon, so fire too close and they'll be all over you before you have time to react. And don't think about taking a shot until you've planned your next move. Any sniper worth their salt stays mobile, constantly securing new vantage points to evade detection. Oh, and always remember to account for bullet drop when shooting at extreme ranges. In a nutshell, you might need to aim at a point a notch or two above your target, depending on the distance. And finally, you want to hold your breath to steady your aim before gently pulling the trigger. Having left that life behind, I've no need for guns any longer, but that doesn't mean they can't be of use to you. It may sound like a bit of a yarn, but my friends and I supported the government's plans to rebuild Australia. To defend ourselves against those who had other ideas, we had no choice but to take up arms. It ended up costing most of us our lives. All because of me. The commander. You've seen what became of them. My mates are the Watchers scattered all over this hill, mixed in with all the enemies we slaughtered. And for what? Deep down, we were all the same. Blokes who called this land our home. Was it worth all the struggle, all the bloodshed, for the world we shared to be reduced to this? So, I left the military behind, decided I had to go it alone. I had to figure things out. Were we all just doomed to die and become Watchers? Was that the only way for us to come together? Now fuck that. There was another way. Before it all went to hell, we should have tried to find common ground. And now, with your chiral network, that might finally be feasible. Working with the government too, maybe. For all that and more, I hope you don't let me down. Righto, Sam. I know you got places to be, but an order just came in that caught my eye. Seems our friends over at the government shelter might be in a bit of strife. If you're willing to look into it, you can review the details by checking the sub-orders on the delivery terminal here. Might be a good occasion to fabricate a sniper rifle with the data I just shared, if you take my meaning. Anyway, think it over, would you?
Alright, let's check them in the fabrication window. We Got the Trank sniper rifle. Good for humans. And then smoke grenade, which is good for all three. Excuse me. There you go. There's connecting the lone commander to the network.